Today I effed up by eating an edible from a friend. First, the traditional "this was years ago but I'm telling it today." Years ago a friend gave me a pot cookie. He had made THC butter and used that in the recipe. I took the cookie home and one night broke a piece off, ate it, then settled in front of my computer. The cookie tasted great, so, like a newbie idiot, after a while, I broke another piece off and ate some more. Perhaps about 40 minutes later, I realized I was staring at my computer screen and hadn't typed a new sentence into an email I was writing probably in about 20 minutes, only staring at the screen with my thoughts wandering away. I got up and moved to the couch, flicking the TV on. At some point I was so high I was feeling nauseous. I went to the bathroom to go pee, and as I was using the washroom, I suddenly had to vomit. I didn't want my wife to know that I was stoned, so like an idiot, I decided to puke in the bathroom sink so that it would be quieter than splashing it into the toilet, the thoughts of a stoned person. Unfortunately, that clogged the sink, so here I was scooping warm vomit from the sink into the toilet with my bare hands, as quietly as I could so as to not raise suspicion with my wife. So I cleaned up the bathroom and went back to the couch. At some point, I felt nauseous again. Fortunately, my wife was in the basement of our apartment building getting some laundry. So there happened to be an empty Doritos bag from my snacking earlier by the couch. I grabbed the bag and very loudly and violently purged into that. As soon as I finished purging, I heard her come back into the apartment. She was upset with me about something, at this point I don't remember what, but she came into the living room to give me a piece of her mind. I was sheepishly hiding this Dorito bag with puke in it between my legs so that she couldn't see what I was holding. Of course, I'm stoned off my rocker and sick as a dog, and as I'm trying to listen to what she's saying, my mind just kept wandering off into its own pot-filled state of existence. At some point, she stopped yelling at me, realizing I was phased right out, but not recognizing that I was stoned. She yelled at me, "You don't even care what I'm saying. You're not even listening to me." Meanwhile, I was simply trying to hide the fact that I was stoned off my ass from my extremely conservative wife. When she finished yelling at me, I very discreetly got up and put the Dorito bag deep in the trash can. I was so stoned at that point, I think I spent the next 2 hours manually breathing, reminding myself if I stop breathing, I'll die. Obviously, I didn't need to worry about my breath stopping, it was just a state that I was in that made me think that way. That was a hard night. I never touched that cookie again.